Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you, my water family? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking here, and Happy New Year to you. I hope the new year has started off well for you. We're only a few days in, but here I am with your reading for the week ahead. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're going to start out with some oracles. We're going to move to the tarot. Find out what's going on here. Tell me about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Tell me about Pisces. All right. We do have the gateway. Interesting. Something very interesting is about to happen to you. It feels like you've now stepped through the gateway, and I feel like with the gateway, I feel like you have come to some type of wisdom. Now, the gateway for me is like the world card. You can see that there's a unicorn here, but the unicorn is stepping into a world, I feel, from some other world. And I want to say that you've just recently stepped through the portal from, 2023, which will never again happen in your life, into 2024, which is in the future. This is the gateway. I feel like you step into the new year with wisdom, Pisces, and it might be that you have some wisdom about how to heal your own chaos, or chaos in life in general, possibly. But it feels like you've got some sort of wisdom over some, it feels like the healing of the chaos is probably the past. It's probably your default settings, as I want to say. It's your default settings. It's the things that you know that you can face because now you have enough wisdom. So for me, this is the world. This is wisdom to me is like the hermit energy, and the healing of the chaos is like the judgment card for me. Because when we make big decisions about never going back to the chaos, we heal it, right? Bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness, wonders, and thriving. We're going to leave that right there. So there is something really great in the distance here. You're going to be thriving because it looks like either you're receiving some forgiveness or you're getting some forgiveness. Take that as it resonates. We have security on the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look at some tarot. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for the week ahead, Pisces. If you're interested in a private reading, my friend, you know what to do. Look below this video and click on more. If you're interested in starting this new year with a private reading for yourself. Here we go. Tell me about Pisces, please. We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. What else do we have for Pisces, please? We have the King of Cups. Emotional wisdom. I like it. And we have Temperance. Okay, so healing chaos is bringing some sort of a blessing of healing. This truly is healing some sort of chaos here. Let's figure out what's going on over here. We've got thriving, wonders, and forgiveness. All right. We've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. We've got the Ace of Swords, and we have the Star, which is Aquarius energy. We'll look at that in just a minute. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups, so we have cycles that are ending. It might be cycles, chaotic cycles, right? Healing chaos. We do have the Devil. The Devil he's the chaos magician. The Devil is the one that is always hot on your trail, right? It feels like there is something here, Taurus, that you're leaving behind. It feels like in the future that in the week ahead, likely that you are ending some cycles here. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and it feels like there is something that is ended and is possibly quite painful. It might be that things just fell into silence, but I feel like the Ten of Cups, it's almost like an idea that you had to be with somebody you thought was a Ten of Cups situation, but it had the Devil attached to it. And I don't think that you realized it until you got really up close. And when you did, I feel like you ended the cycle and you didn't want to because you thought that this situation was Ten of Cups. In fact, you might still be connected to this hope that something will go on or that something will come back together. We have the Gateway, and the Gateway is showing us the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is the one that really doesn't plan anything. I don't know that you really had a big strategic plan going into 2024. I feel like you were just like don't touch anything. Everybody just sit down and don't touch anything. That's what it feels like, Pisces. But I feel like the Page of Wands is telling me that you have some good news coming. And you are going to get it in probably in the week ahead, because this reading is for the week ahead. It feels like you have some good news that is coming to you. It's exciting news. The Page of Wands is holding the Ace of Wands, which is an exciting new beginning. And this page is at the beginning of a path, right? We're not really going to plan the path. We're just going to go for it. And as you step through the gateway here, I feel like there's some good news that you step through this gateway, and some good news is coming to you on the other side of that gateway, which is where we are right now. You have some emotional wisdom, and that tells me that you've gone through a lot of karmic lessons in the past. The past could be yesterday and before that, but it feels like last year. It feels like you ended up growing or understanding a depth of love even more than you had in the past. So the King of Cups is the one that's emotionally available. This one is also the person who's emotionally intelligent, knows how to use their emotions, keeps them at bay, right? We're not losing our minds. We're not, blowing things out of proportion. And I feel like you've got some sort of, I want to call it stoic wisdom. Whether you are feminine or masculine, it does feel like you've realized the lesson of stoicism, and that is that you don't have to let everybody see your cards, Pisces. You don't have to let everybody see your cards. You can reserve some of it. The King of Cups is Scorpio and always keeps everything under the surface. Scorpio is going to share, but not until they can trust you, because they have a feeling about you, right? You and Scorpio, like Pisces moon and Scorpio for me, I'm a Pisces moon, so wherever it is for you, Pisces and Scorpio go together really well. We've got some healing of chaos here that's happening in the week ahead. And Temperance is here to say it's time. It is the moment of alchemy. We need to balance this thing out. You're healing some sort of chaos. Let's find out what we're talking about here. Let's figure out what sort of things are coming up next week. Let's clarify just a little bit. Let's talk about it. Tell me about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the Page of Wands and the Gateway, please. So it's like almost as if you step through to the 1st of January, and all of a sudden this energy of good news is headed your way. You probably don't have it yet. You probably will find out what this is in the week ahead. It's a new beginning of some sort. It's the Fool. It's you're going to have the chance to take some sort of a leap of faith. But what I want to say about the Fool being card 0 is that's the clean slate. I love it. It's the clean slate. To me, it is the new year energy. The Fool is here, and it's like you're celebrating that you made it through to 2024, and that now it's possibly to take a look at all possibilities as they come at you in the new year here. Look, the Ace of Pentacles shows up. We have something that is coming at you, some sort of a new opportunity that is going to change your life. It's going to either change your pentacle life, like money in your pentacle world, or it's going to be abundance in general, right? Because when we get to the 10 of Pentacles, it's everything. It's family, it's love, it's home, it's hope, it's all of the stuff. It's all of it. So you have successfully leaped through the gateway here. You don't see it coming. Oh, look at this. It's going to be like night and day. I love that. Look at this. We've got night and day. It's going to be like night and day here. So whatever good news is coming at you, we're going to clarify a little bit more in a bit, but whatever's coming at you for this good news is going to, it's going to be from night to day. So whatever you've been doing is literally, it's going to flip it on its head. The Ace of Pentacles is here to say that it's time for something to change. So I feel like there is something in the moon energy, something you don't see. You don't see the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, but the Sun is showing up. So you're about to see exactly what it's all about. Let's talk about the King of Cups and the wisdom. You've got the wisdom of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You've got the wisdom here of emotions. Tell me what this is about. We've got the 9 of Wands. We have the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Hermit. Yeah, and I said that card of wisdom reminded me of the Hermit energy, right? And the Hermit shows up. So we have the King of Cups. I want to say that you're still in this place of feeling a little bit exhausted. I want to say maybe emotionally exhausted. It feels like you've gone through enough emotionally, but I think that's where all this emotional intelligence has come from, because when we say to the universe, please, God, give me strength, what does the source do? Source starts to send you situations that are going to cause you to be strong. And I think it was the same with the emotional intelligence here. This King of Cups is somebody who is masculine leaning energy, but also as feminine energy. And we've got water, we've got fish. To me, that's all nourishment. That is good luck. It is, money and water. Fish and water is money to me. So it's really valuable. This lesson that you've learned here is really valuable. I think that it is the wisdom of, like I said with Scorpio, it's more about not really showing all your cards on the surface, not really telling everyone your plans, keeping it sort of on the down low. And this energy here, the clarifying energy, says just that. It's like the Nine of Wands is here and you've carried enough. This is the place now where you can know that you've done enough. It's time to put down the wands. It's time to get out from behind the fear wall. We have the Four of Pentacles, and it tells me that you're still holding on to a little bit of drama or default trauma from the past. That's what it feels like. Something that really hurt you. But I think that the lesson that you've learned here is really the lesson of the Hermit. And while in Hermit energy, you've come to a wisdom about silence. Because underwater, as a kid, right, as swimming, and even now, that when you get underwater, it can be completely silent. And so I feel that you have learned to go within, learned how to be silent, not show all of your cards on the surface. I think it's a valuable lesson. Learning how to be silent, because silence is an answer. Learning how to be silent is something that is empowering, obviously, because you've learned the lesson of the King of Cups, whether you are feminine or masculine. We do have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have Sagittarius here. Tell me how we're healing the chaos. What's going on with the chaos here? What kind of chaos is Pisces healing? We do have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Six of Cups. So the chaos that you're healing are memories. It feels like memories that you are stuck in, because the Two of Swords is here. You're blocking yourself from moving forward. You still have the blindfold on. It's as though you feel that you can still keep these memories and still move forward. And I say to you that the memories are blocking you. The memories, whatever you're attached to, the memories of the past, the memories of whatever. It feels like you are holding on to something here. There is something that has been taking a very long time, and that is the release of all the memories, because I really do feel that the past energy is causing chaos within the mind, Pisces. And it's time to heal that chaos. Temperance is here. The universe, it's a major arcana card. You don't have a choice in the healing. The healing is coming to you. You can receive it, you can accept it, or you can push it away. It's totally up to you, but it's going to present itself to you. You might be in that energy right now. It feels like somebody's sort of on the down low. I want to say somebody here, a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, you are on the down low here, and it's almost like you're waiting for something to come, waiting for something to happen, and you're just minding your business. But I think that you're kind of terrorized by these memories of the past. And I feel that you need to heal this in order to move forward. Things are moving slow for you. Maybe I'm speaking to someone who hasn't yet found their person, hasn't yet found the proper job or the right job for them. But I feel like everything's moving really slowly because you need to take off the mask. You need to take off the mask and face the chaos. You need to be stared down by the enemy, whatever that enemy is in your head. And I think for you, it's memories. It's like someone who is a soulmate and that you've had to disconnect from as you walk through this portal this year. I feel like it's something or someone that you've had to disconnect from, and you're trying to get rid of the memories. We have the Empress here. the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you are really working on the self. You have been really working on the self. I think you're working on your compassion. And as there's these memories, these chaotic memories that keep coming back to you, you're working on compassion of the self. We've got the Queen of Cups next to the Empress here. Working really hard on trying to be compassionate with the self. And what I mean by that is stop pushing these memories away. Stop saying, what do I do? How come I can't get rid of them? Go away, go away. Stop doing that. What you resist will persist. If you've ever read any books of Eckhart Tolle, you will know that. So what you resist will persist here. And I think that's what's going on. I feel like you need to find a compassionate way for yourself, not for somebody else, but you need to find a compassionate way to work on this by yourself. And I think the compassionate way is invite the memory in. Thank you for the memory, but I don't need it anymore. Please send it back to the universe. And that is inviting it in, having it sit on the chair in the corner, and eventually you're going to forget about it, but invite it in, please, and be grateful for it, and then send it on its way. All right, what do we got here? We've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. We've got the Ace of Wands. Thriving in the wonders of forgiveness. I want to say that the forgiveness is for you, and that we have the Three of Cups here in the reverse because you did not get an invitation over Christmas. You did not get an invitation over New Year's. I want to say that it feels like it's no fun anymore. I'm stuck in my mind. I'm stuck in these memories. I'm trying to heal the mind, trying to heal this Ace of Swords here. It feels like there is some sort of a healing conversation that you want to have. You want to heal the mind. You want to get some clarity on why someone is not arriving. I think that eventually what's going to happen here is that you're just going to throw it back to the universe and give forgiveness. I think, though, that in your mind, you're still hoping that somebody is going to show up, that you can have a conversation, say what you need to say. I want to say that in the future that you are thriving, whether you get the forgiveness or not, whether you give the forgiveness or not. I feel like things are opening up for you, and that things in the future look really bright for you, Pisces. I'm going to take this into the extension, Pisces. We're going to look more at this. We're going to look at why we're going from night to day, because this good news is coming here, and we will clarify that more to find out what the good news is. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with Pisces or Cancer. Could be dealing with the Hermit. You could be dealing with Aries. We also have Sagittarius here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We've got Aquarius energy here. So if you want to come into the extended, Pisces, then that's where I'll be. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. Happy New Year to you. And I'll see you in the extension if that's where you are. And if that's not where you'll be, then I'll be back, because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.